Okay, Mohammed. So, Mohammed, I'm going to give you a little bit of an idea of how to use this to your advantage in a sales presentation. This presentation could be used for any customer if we tailor it a little bit more. You just would change out some of the text, obviously. So, Jalikasa Tours, I'm here to present Mohammed our proposal. Just from what I've heard from you so far, but I'm sure there's a lot more that you want to tell me about your marketing needs. So that's really why we're here today to meet, is come up with what you really need to make your business take that next step in 2023. So if I can move this thing forward, how do I do that? There we go. So our focus really is going to be, Mohammed, on your Facebook marketing, your branding, your online presence. People couldn't only really read Mohammed or pay attention to you. So you kind of got to read the slide with them and then talk to them, because they can't do both at the same time. So again, our focus is going to be really on Facebook marketing, branding, and your online presence, Mohammed. The objectives here are going to be to promote your business online, increase your brand awareness, and then attract new customers and help you get into new markets. Now, that's what I've gathered from our conversation so far with you, Mohammed. What else is super important to you in terms of growing your business in 2023? And this is where you really dig in with the customer and try to find out what they're trying to do. And let them talk even about these three things. If they are absolutely mute, meaning they're not saying anything to you, just keep going. So, I want to share a little bit about who we are. So we are a premier digital marketing agency in Gambia. We're pretty new to the scene, and our goal is really to help Gambian businesses establish a powerful online presence and grow their brand through digital marketing and social media. Our focus is generating tangible, measurable results that are sustainable when you follow our prescribed process. So what we're trying to achieve there is really letting them know that we're looking to give them results that they can see in their business. I don't want to do something that they can't see has a return on their investment. If they're going to spend money, they want to see money come back in the door. But also, it's a prescribed process. You got to keep following what we're doing, or you have to keep doing what we do. You have to keep paying us to do what we do for you in order for this to be sustainable. So that's a super important sentence there at the bottom. From there, I want to share a little bit about what we've done so far. And all of these, Mohammed, so you can talk about Grab the Mic, what happened. You can talk about Afrobeats Africa, how we're helping musicians there. You can talk about your spoken word poetry. You can talk about what we're doing with artists. Glowin here, she's releasing her song lyrics on Amazon Kindle as well as Google Play Books. That's going to be a paid purchase, but also it allows us to share her music with the music industry. It's a story about her. It's a story about her music and growing up in Cameroon. So we're really excited about that. She's an up and coming artist, and she's going to be even working with some of our artists here in Gambia, recording with them as well. From there, you should know this as well. So we're different. And the way we're different is we focus on storytelling, selling. We love a good story. It captures us. It evokes emotion and transports us to different worlds and experiences. Buying decisions are always based on emotion. We share feel-good stories, because once I get you interested emotionally, then you have a reason to work with me, to buy from me, and to go on a tour with me. And you're doing a great job with your photographs on social media right now. I found this as one of your posts. It really shared how this couple had a wonderful time on your tour and what was involved and what it looked like to be on a tour with you. I loved that post. So from there we go into, again, we want to reiterate our focus and our objectives. The reason we're doing this again is because we went into ourselves, we talked a little bit, maybe too much, we forgot what we were talking about in terms of them, and we want to bring it back to them. And this may be when they begin to open up with us, as they begin to see something in what you talked about beforehand in our other projects that now relates to them. so then maybe they open up a little bit. You need to get them to open up a little bit. If they don't open up with you, things aren't going well. So it's very important to know, Mohammed, 53% of travelers who say they use Facebook weekly check out family and friends' vacation pictures. And this is super important for you to develop your business, is you got to realize that people are looking at those pictures thinking, oh, maybe I want to go do this. So your branding and your Facebook presence is uber important. That's why we want to focus on Facebook first. And we really want to optimize your page a little bit more in order to help you gain more traction or business on Facebook. So what that's going to look like. So we're going to optimize your Facebook page so we can help you attract more customers, increase your engagement, and ultimately grow your business by giving your Facebook page a way to ask for the order. And there's really 3 tools that we're going to activate on your Facebook page here. We're going to activate lead generation for you, so that you're able to capture the name and email and telephone number of people who might be interested in taking a tour with you, so that you're able to reach out to them somehow. We're going to do appointment scheduling, so that on your Facebook page, someone can actually schedule the date and time they would like to do a tour with you, and then connect them with your services as a storefront so that they can begin to place that order with you directly from your Facebook page. So what does that look like? So here's an example of what's going to be added to your Facebook page. You see here on the left-hand side, the arrow pointing to the blue services tab. You're going to now have a tab for services. The services which are going to be your tours, of course, are going to be listed there. Just a little bit about them, help excite the customer. Maybe a photograph of them, and they'll be able to click on those, get a little bit of information. We'll have the costs there so they understand your price point. And then there's a way for them to schedule an appointment with you for those tours. Again, this is a way to pre-schedule people and begin to fill up your calendar. Sorry, I'm trying to head forward. That calendar is going to be tied to a Facebook calendar, but also it's going to be tied to your Google Calendar as well, which I'm assuming you're using Google right now as your primary source for calendaring. If they say no, that's okay. We're able to work with any other calendaring system as long as it's online. Okay? So, and that'll be a two-way street, meaning that if you add something to your Google Calendar, it's going to update your Facebook calendar and prevent somebody from booking at that time, because you only can allow for 1 tour at a time. That's when you need to find out, does he have staff working for him, and can he have 2 tours at a time? Because if he can have 2 tours at a time, we can accommodate that as well. I know I'm going really fast right now with you, but yeah, I can explain that in more detail. This is where I began to peter out. So branding, the second component, once we have a way to ask for the order, and we have that on your website, I want to begin to allow your Facebook page to ask for the order. Then I want to focus on your branding. I don't want to hold back any potential new customers from doing business with you. That's an easy thing that we can do really quickly. And because you're posting already on Facebook, your Facebook page can utilize those tools right now to help make a big difference in your business. But branding is going to be our second focus. And as we talked about, we like to do storytelling as a way of selling. So what we're really going to focus on here is a way to help build your brand as something they can remember. So strong branding is essential to any business, helping you stand out from your competitors and feel familiar to travelers if they use consistently across all channels, including social media, websites, and your offline marketing materials. So we're going to do a strong branding identity. That's going to include a logo, a color scheme, and then marketing templates. We're going to give you marketing templates for your business cards. We're going to do vehicle signage for you, offline marketing, social media post templates. We're even going to give you some apparel concepts. You don't have to use any of these, but it gives you an idea of what you could do to not only build your brand, but also increase your revenue by adding some different channels there, like apparel, to supplement your income. Apparel's a great one for tour agencies. A T-shirt from the travel agents or the tour company, that's a great one. People would probably even buy that before they finish the tour and take a picture in it with you. Oops, I'm going too fast. That happens. All right, so really here we have a 5-goal focus, and that is we really want to clearly communicate your product offering. So we're going to help you rewrite that. We're going to direct customers through the sales process with this material, and we're going to have messaging that's memorable. It's going to be emotionally connecting your travelers to your business, and it's going to have urgency to act now. That's the goal of the branding. Okay, Mohammed. It's more than just a logo. It's really rewriting a lot of their marketing materials so that it has these 5 things. Branding, people think of a logo and a business card, but that's not how I do branding. Okay? It's got to do those things. So then we want to open it up and we want to say, okay, so our idea for your branding is really sunshine and smiles. We want to create a deep emotional connection with your brand and your service this way. But I'm sure you have some idea of your branding, and this is where you get them to open up. Mohammed, tell me a little bit more about what you see as your brand, how you envision your logo, and what have you thought about there? Leave this slide up. Let them talk. Sunshine and smiles. That's a feeling that a lot of people who are traveling want. They want to be happy and they want to be in sunshine. They want to feel warm. I've noticed that Gambia does not have the photos that are typical in tourism that you see. They're pretty much prescribed photos for in most tourist markets, especially if it's like Gambia where you have a beachfront. It's a couple in their late 30s, early 40s that are traveling together. They're rekindling their love, and then it's family. It's the same couple with their kids, and their kids are about 9, a little bit younger and a little bit older. 13, 14, 9, and 6, 7. You don't have any of those photos in Gambia in your tourist material. But those are the kind of photos that you want, and they're good-looking people. Like, they're good-looking people. So, even ethnicity matters in those photos. Typically, your tourists are white. You need to have white people. Yeah. I don't know. There's probably a good percentage, though, that are black, that are coming maybe from America as well. I don't know. I haven't gotten that yet. So from here, targeting. So the third thing that we're going to do is we're going to begin to do we're going to buy Facebook ads for him that take advantage of the sales tools on Facebook that we use and the branding that we just set up. And that's where he's going to begin to get new customers right off the bat through what we do on Facebook. This is where I petered out completely. I don't know if this is too much. This is how we would set up, this is what we would use to set up the Facebook ads. So they would be so strategic. We use lookalikes. Lookalikes are people who are like the people who have already followed his page, but also if he has a database of customers, we upload those, and they find people who are similar or the friends of those people, as we have here, friends of friends. We use demographics, so age, gender, what their interests are. We look for travelers, and then we look for location. He wants specific locations, where people come from. I'll fill this out. This is not all of them, but it is Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. It's Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Finland. It's Germany. It's the UK, Spain. It's South Africa, Australia, and nowhere over in South America. So I'll rearrange that. Then we're going to talk about reporting. Of course, we're going to do reporting. We got to prove to him that we're making a difference. And I get more off it. So that's what I have so far. I need to keep working on it. Let me know what your thoughts are.